What's going on, folks? It's Fizz. I make videos on health and other general discussions. So, sub to the channel. We're going to talk about today energy, and this is probably the most important topic, though I mention it in pretty much all my things in one way or another. But conclusively, we're going to talk about energy, and it's going to be a shorter video because I'm gonna making shorter videos instead of long ones because I realized I was making real long ones. And someone gave it advice, so I thought I'd listen. Though more frequent, I'm still gonna upload all the time as much as I can. So check out some other videos because this isn't my only one. Okay, we're gonna talk about energy. This is probably the most important thing that no one talks about energy. So obviously, A, they don't know what energy is. B, they're not aware. And C, they just never took the time. Or D, no one's ever told them about it. Energy is probably the most profound thing because everything, when you hear about God, when you hear about light, exercise, working out, food, the sun, the moon, water, fire, earth, wind, or air, and ether, or the sixth sense, which is the light, it's dark matter, and a bunch of other words for it, bunch of other names and terminologies. First of all, everything is one, everything is the same, it's all energy. Now energy, you see me, energy was made into this bandana, and it can go into different things. It can go into a scarf, it can go into a ski mask, a face mask, a turtleneck. I can wear it on my arm. This energy is stretching, it's being elastic, it can shrink, it can expand, it can go probably around my waist to even think about it. There's so many things I do with this that it's unbelievable. I could hold something with it. I could do so many things, hold my hair with it probably, and do a bunch of things. Energy manifests right in the air around you, that's between me and the camera, that's around me, the trees. People look different. There's all this energy, different things, You got the trees, like I said, that are more so alive, but everything is fundamentally and where you put your energy. Now, we're never taught about energy because no one knows about it. And people, I guess, in a way, people take for granted about the energy. You don't know what it was till you have. I've seen the roller coaster, me having the highest, more energy than everybody, to me having no energy at all and just completely dead, basically. Now, it may not look like it, but what I'm saying is I've actually seen both sides. It's different because a lot of people have average energy, which I've seen that too. I always had more energy than everybody my whole entire life. Now, why? I don't know. Does it mean I'm better than someone? No. But I am going to concede some things what I think about energy, and that's just what I think. Everything I base on experience, all my stuff. I don't base nothing on science. I don't really believe in science because it doesn't mean anything. If science says being gay, lesbian makes you feel good, well, if you're gay and lesbian and you don't feel good about it, so science is wrong. It doesn't mean anything. And plus it's being controlled, really and realistically in life, the game, nothing is controlled. It's actually all uncontrolled. Though there is a natural phenomenon and things don't happen for coincidence, they happen because they are meant to, and there is no coincidence, and that's just how energy works, and it's always transforming and manifesting in different ways. Now, here we go again. I talk about energy. What you need to know about energy is this: it's crucial. Everything matters. And like I said, I do mention energy a lot of my videos, but we're going to talk precisely on it and how it matters. Because what I really want to get at is people get depressed, or maybe they'll have anxiety and, lack of confidence, lack of creativity, not feeling motivated, loss of appetite. Now, and I could go over a whole list and it would take forever, but I'm not doing that. I want to know most of the things that you feel in your life, there is a reason you're feeling this, and it's because you're lower vibration, lower frequency. You're on you're lacking energy. This is not saying every problem, but you're lacking energy. Most people are lacking energy. Why are they lacking energy, Fizz? Well, that's a good question. There could be multiple reasons why they're lacking energy. Also, which coincides kinda, it's the lack of movement. But if you don't have energy, you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna not feel good. You're not maybe gonna want to eat. You're not gonna want to talk to anybody. You're not gonna have creative thoughts. You can't be creative. You're just not gonna be happy if you don't have energy. Energy runs the world. It's not money. It's not nuclear power. It's not necessarily a water turbulence generating electricity, and it's not necessarily the sun. Though, when we talk about the elements, yes, they are full of energy and they run you, and we are the elements. Earth, fire, wind, the ether, like I said, and electricity, and all this energy around us. But once you harness and learn how to control your energy, then you're fine. A lot of people are lacking energy. It's just as simple as that. Now, there's a bunch of tips we can get into. Movement, working out, stretching on kind of like a physical side, and then the food that you're putting in, such as nutrition and diet. And then overall, though, it's just a lifestyle. People are lacking energy because, well, they're lacking energy. And they don't realize this, and they're not aware of this. So the first thing, I guess, would be aware. And that's why I said a lot of people don't know, because something has to happen or some turmoil down the line. Most people, for the average, 50% of people, I would say, maybe even more, live on half-ass energy. They live on average energy. That's not a bad thing. I'm not against anything, but it's neutral. These people don't realize they could have more energy, they could feel better. So few people naturally feel good all the time, but it's our natural state to be full of energy, to be alert, and to feel alive all the time. If you don't, you should check in. This is kind of like a reality check to see what's going on in your life. And just know, having anxiety, not being creative, feeling depressed, why? Because you're tired. You could be just plain tired. Maybe that could be the answer. That's definitely one. Sleeping right. That's a whole topic. But lack of physical movement, just anything on the physical movement, and there could be lack of connection or trusting yourself and doing what you really want to do, following your heart, aka. But what I'm saying is, if you're not gonna master your energy and become aware of your energy, you're not gonna manifest things like you want. It's gonna be harder. Some people, yeah, some people are fools. Everyone to some extent is. But a lot of people who are great they usually maybe develop not necessarily a routine to some degree. It's not a routine where you usually think like all day, like a 9-to-5 routine, going through the clock. That's not necessarily it. Actually, more people are successful not having a routine. That's what they don't tell you. And being messy, it all goes the same. Being messy is different from someone who's a hoarder. Completely different. Now, I'm going to end this video shortly, but just know your energy means everything. It could be why you're depressed. It could be why you're unmotivated, why you don't want to talk to anyone. It could be you're just plain tired, why you don't want to go out and exercise. Is it really because you think you got to push yourself and force yourself? Maybe, but 50%, but maybe other percent because you don't have the energy. Now, how to get energy? Move, live your life, follow your instincts, get good sleep, check your diet and nutrition to see what's going on, and are you living a life that you want to live? Is it really physical? Because the physical is, all these are components. That's why I can't necessarily name one thing and say, oh, this is what you need to improve on, because it could be anything. But just know your energy is in your hands, it's not in other people's. And there's other things, being outside in nature, fresh air, not being confined in 4 walls. And then we got other things when we talk about this, such as the sun. Are you getting sun? Now, these things are energy, and they subtle, and they do accumulate and add up. But they're not a do-all. There's people who see sun without 2 weeks or a month. People up north in Alaska. There's people who get sun all the day. There's people who live in tropics or areas like that, but never come outside and sit in the shade all day or something, or addicted to technology. Where is your energy going to? What are you focusing? And the same thing with attention. I don't care about your attention span if you can only pay attention to something for so long. Okay, well, you can work on that and gain that. That's not necessarily a skill to some degree. It can be and it can't be. It's more so, do you have energy? If someone's drowsy and doesn't have any energy, you know, it doesn't mean they're necessarily tired. And, you know, someone who's tired is not going to have good posture. They're not going to have complete thoughts. They're not going to be creative. They might be depressed, unmotivated, not want to go to work or do something that they truly want to do. They might ultimately, in the end, not follow themselves. It's as simple as that. And work on yourself before you work on somebody else. And, you know, you can gain tunnel energy from everything around you, but become a master energy and where you're using it and what you're investing your time in. Ultimately, at the end of the day, everything is energy. Time is energy. Money is energy. But those things don't add up to energy. They don't equal energy. But energy is just energy, and it manifests into money, into time, and everything like that. Don't take energy for granted no matter the time. Everyone needs to focus on energy. I know I said that so many times, but that's all I wanted to say. This is Fizz, and this is my introduction to energy and how I wanted to explain it and what it really means and the side effects, just more so like a generalization. Stay tuned for more videos. Leave your comment below in the comment box. Tell me your experience or how you feel, advice, whatever. And make sure you sub to the channel and check out some of my other videos. I hope you have a blissful day. That's it. I'll see you later.